continue Sefer Chofetz Chaim. Big topic is the same belief in Lashon Hara. Today's topic is vigilance without acceptance. The fact that the derogatory statement was made for a constructive purpose does not permit the listener to accept it as a fact. It is permissible to listen to negative information for to'eles, meaning for a constructive purpose. However, it is not permissible to believe such information. One may act on such information, on the possibility that it might be true. Okay, so let's do it again, and we're going to explain. So vigilance without acceptance, meaning that sometimes for a constructive purpose we're allowed to listen, right? Because it could be some kind of danger to us, to people that are close to us. What is it? Some physical danger, some financial danger, psychological danger, right? Anything, right? So we're allowed to believe, but we're allowed to listen, but not allowed to believe. So one more time, the fact that the derogatory statement was made for constructive purpose, so meaning it was not forbidden for a speaker to say whatever he said, and it was not forbidden for me to listen to what was said, right? It's not permitted for a listener to accept it as a fact. So meaning we take into consideration, right, and you can take precautions, but not believe as a fact. That's a big difference. Take precautions and believe as a fact. It is permissible to listen to negative information for to'eles, constructive purpose. However, it's not permissible to believe such information. Okay. So take precautions, but not to believe. One may act upon such information on the possibility that it might be true. So that's the famous example is what was his name? 1 second. Wow, the name escaped me. It's on 3rd of Tishrei. We have this fast. Right. So this great tzaddik, he said, no, I'm not going to believe, even though he was warned that somebody is about to kill you, right? So he said, no, it's Lashon Hara. I'm not going to accept it. Okay, so which was absolutely wrong thing to do. Gedalia, right? It is for this reason that the first precondition for speaking constructively is that one have to first hand the knowledge of the negative information he's conveying, right? So I think there's seven conditions, and one of them is first-hand information. So, but even we said before, even if it's not first-hand information, but it's we understand that this person's life or livelihood or his future can be in danger. So we're allowed to tell him, but you have to say explicitly that's a second-hand information. Okay. So, but okay. So if it's a real danger, since we cannot believe derogatory information as a fact, he cannot present it as to others as such. In this situation, in a situation where it is permissible to relate second-hand information, one is required to say that he heard it from others and could not be sure of its accuracy. So let's do it one more time, and we're going to explain. So one more time. It is for this reason that the first precondition for speaking constructively is one have first-hand knowledge of negative information conveying. Okay. Since one cannot believe derogatory information as a fact, he cannot present it as to others as such. So meaning, the person is just conveying information. I think that the problem, the responsibility, my personal opinion, right, is that should be on the listener. They're not allowed, to believe as a fact. The guy is a saint, so he's not going to stop every sentence and, you know what, I'm just saying. So you're not allowed to believe me. Nobody's going to do that. He just presents you with information, and it's the obligation upon us not to accept it as a fact. Since one In a situation where it is permissible to relate second-hand information, so you just heard the rumors, it is allowed, right, in case of the danger, but you should present it as such. So I have not, I was not there. I have not right. I didn't see it. I didn't hear it, but somebody told me. So maybe it would be useful for you. Please double check. Don't realize the fact and stuff like that. So yeah, we're allowed to warn them. Stop here. 1 second. Okay, so we continue. Any questions before we start?
Rabbi?
Yes, yeah, go ahead.
There's a question on the board says, Shalom Kvodolov. When we heard of constructive negative information, are we allowed to act upon just to be on the safe side? Or should we at least try to investigate about it? Are we obligated to invest time in checking the validity of the information?
So, that's a very good question. That's a good question. So I would say you have to take precautions not to be a victim of this whatever, right, thing. And in the meantime, you can do your investigation. So one does not contradict the other. So if it's a real danger, so maybe it's going to take you, I don't know, until you ask the question, until the answer give you answers. So maybe it will be too late. So we're allowed to take precautions, right, and do investigation after that. Understand? So that's a proper. So there is no mitzvah to be stupid, basically. You heard the information, you act on it. Okay, of course we don't take it as a fact. We don't go like and tell others. But yeah. Okay. What else? Any other question?
Thank you, Rabbi. There's another question. It says, Shalom Kvodolov. Can we accept as true what we hear is a ruling of a bad din?
So it's I would say that depends how you heard this ruling as a based in. So and I'm going to tell you exactly why. So many things that were said in the name of big rabbis, Rav Eliashiv Zatzal, Rav Chaim Kanievsky Zatzal, Rav Moshe Feinstein Zatzal, they never said it, never ever. Right? But people like to drop names, right, and say whatever they say. It's very, very common. So unless it came from official source, so or somebody very, very reliable, right, you're not allowed to believe. If you just like somewhere on internet, right, in a chat, or there is like some Lashon Hara news website, even though they're Jewish, does not mean anything. Okay, what else?